Hello, everyone, especially my 34 subscribers. So today we're doing another build challenge. I decided today to do the solid color build challenge. So for those that don't know, it's exactly what it sounds like. I get one color and I have to make a house that color. Already I realized I was making the exact same house as the house next door. So I decided I would make it a little different and have it be like, you know, front doors right next to each other. Like you could be like, oh, hey neighbor, you know. But yeah, I did a color wheel spin and it popped up green, or technically it popped up light green, but you know, didn't really care that much. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought that green would have looked absolutely nasty and terrible. And I really dig this roof. And even like the, you know, planking, paneling, whatever, on the side, like, doesn't look bad. And that green door, it doesn't totally match, but it looks fine. I do kind of wish that I was able to change the wood. That way it could match the, you know, green frames on the windows. Sorry that it also kind of looks a little bit off. I didn't realize, but my camera was in Sims 3 mode. Yeah, don't know why, don't know how, but it made it very difficult to like maneuver, which is why it's kind of off balance and it's not totally centered on our house specifically. But yeah, I decided with this one that I was going to do the outside because normally I, you know, make the shell and then build the insides and sort of have it match, but I wanted to give myself a little bit of a better frame to work with. So yeah. And then I'm in love with this style right now of like having the stairs wrap around something, and I typically am just making it like a bathroom right now. Because I always have trouble placing bathrooms. Like I always put them, I feel like, in weird spots, or it forces me to move the windows in a way that I don't want. So yeah, now that I can just sort of place them in the center of the house and not make it look tacky, make it look intentional, I like it because it also sort of like helps me define the different spaces. Like you definitely know which part of the inside is the entryway, and then, you know, on the other side of the bathroom is the kitchen, and you know, it's really good at, like I said, defining spaces. I don't really need walls. It can be totally open concept, which is nice. It's always like I've always enjoyed houses that have those big, broad, open concepts. But I've always felt like it was really hard for me to do because I couldn't define spaces. And now I feel like I kind of can using this. But yeah. Yeah, finding all green stuff was not as much of a challenge as I thought it would be. And I actually kind of liked it. Like I felt like the downstairs wallpaper was very 80s style, or like 70s-esque. As opposed to, you know, the upstairs, I just did it sort of solid. I made it very much match the the roofing. But, you know, there's only so many greens to really work with, and you do want them to sort of blend together. I feel like this house blends pretty well. I am going to preface that by saying, I already said it, but I am going to say that I'm a touch colorblind. So, if y'all are watching this and you're like, Patrick, none of these match, this looks atrocious, just know that I probably see it a little bit differently. But yeah, like I know those that entire like little office area completely matches. I'm making all these appliances match, even if it doesn't match like the dining area-esque. But you know, I feel like I'm making at least the areas all match, and that's what I was talking about with like the defined spaces. Like everything's green, and then it sort of like all fades together into like what green is in what room. That was sort of the idea that I had, that I was kind of trying to go for. Just, I like defined spaces, and it's very difficult to do that with open concept, as I said before. That was part of the thing that I hated about my loft, is that I felt like I wanted to make as many defined spaces, not with my loft specifically. My loft helped it a lot, but with the fact that it was a studio, you know, it's hard to define those spaces. And the loft actually made that a lot easier because I could definitely be like, upstairs is the sleeping area, yada yada, all of this stuff. And then I had to try and use a very small space of my own to define, like, you know, what part is the kitchen, what part is the dining, what part is the living room, what part's my office. But I feel like I did okay. I got way off track. I pulled away from the build there. But yeah, this is actually pretty much where I just finished up. I just real quick went in decorate mode. Just sort of making them look like someone kind of lives there. I did a lot of posters because they don't actually have a lot of paintings that are green. They have like 2 or 3 landscapes and then just plants. And like plants are almost always green. I can get as many like green-esque vases, vases, whatever. And just try and make that work. But yeah, so this was my single build challenge. I feel like I did a pretty good job. Oh, I actually even was able to make like a, I did a fence and was able to make a like back, I almost said back porch, but it definitely isn't a porch. It's like just a little cemented area where you could like grill. But yeah, I was pretty proud of this. I didn't think it would turn out this well, especially as soon as I saw that I had to do it in green. So just one more quick way through. You walk in, have a nice little green entryway. It's, you know, opens up into the living area, and then you can move from there into the technically dining area / kitchen, and you can go either outside from there, or you can head a little bit, oops, gotta put that window back. Almost put it in the bathroom. Or you can take it from the kitchen into like this slight back like family office area. I mean, it's only a 1 bedroom, so it's not like a family is going to be living here, but you know, open for everyone. And then the bathroom centered. Then you can go upstairs, the 1 bedroom. It's prefaced by, I imagine this could be like a more personal office. You know, just can be cozy and quiet right next to your bedroom. And then you can go inside the bedroom, and pretty darn small. It's pretty much just a bed, and it has its own little master bath. So, you know, shower, all that good stuff. And it doesn't really impede any of the windows or anything, which I was super proud of. I didn't need to change anything on the outside for the most part. Yeah, I feel like I made it look very, very real. I was very proud of it. So that was my build. So if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a like. Comment how you thought it went. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you're not new and just haven't subscribed yet, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!